Good evening.
Good
Hi.
evening.
This evening, my name is Julio with Cause Equals Time, and we are chatting with Miss Ximena Sariñana, and she is coming from Guadalajara, Mexico, and she's currently on tour in support of her self-titled album. And wanting to find out how's the tour treating you right now?
This treating is good. It's cold. It's been some cold days, but it's been a lot of fun. The shows have been turning out really, really well, and it's been really cool.
Awesome. Now we wanted to talk about what are the differences between touring in the States and touring in Mexico right now.
Well, first of all, Mexico, the touring works really differently. Is usually you do weekends, not like entire weeks. It's more just you go there for a weekend and come back, and here in the States it's more, you have more of a touring tradition, and yeah, I mean it's a lot of it's very like grassroots. I feel touring here, where you start from the ground up, and in Mexico it's just not like that. It's just there's not that tradition.
What do you like? What do you like about it? About touring in the States?
I like that. I mean, I like the fact that it's more like the traditional band way of touring, where it's you and your bandmates in a van, and you're driving. You get to see
You learn
the
a lot
countryside.
You learn a lot about your bandmates. I
Yeah,
imagine.
well, yeah, of course, and it's just really cool. There's so many different cities, and it's great to sort of tap into the communities and into the scenes of each city.
Fantastic. Now, I have a question. Now, what challenges did you face writing your first English album?
Challenges? Well, there was a lot of challenges. It was first of all, it was something completely unexpected that I was not. It wasn't in my current plans to do a record in English, and then somehow the tables turned and I was able to do it. So I wasn't really very prepared for it, but I guess the hardest thing, apart from writing in another language, which was pretty hard, it was just such a different experience where I felt that I had to really, really, really work very, very hard for everything, for recording the record, for writing the songs. It was just like a way more difficult experience in total, but it was fun. It made me grow a lot as a musician.
Now, you talking about recording. I saw that Dave Sitek and Natalia Lafourcade helped you produce the album. Is that correct?
Yeah.
How did that work out, and what did they bring to the table for the album?
Well, Dave did 2 songs off the record. Natalia did 1. And well, Dave is just his sound is very particular, his production sound, and I think that it went really well with what I was looking for, and well, with him it was really, really just the process of writing the songs together and seeing where those that sound and those songs would take us, and I really liked what we ended up with. He's also a very, like, he lets you do your thing. He lets the artist kind of like have their own process, and I think that's a really intelligent thing to do as a producer. And with Natalia and me have been friends for a really long time. We wanted to work together for really long, so it was a perfect excuse for us to work together. And Natalia, I've never worked with a female producer before, so it was great to have that, have that vibe in the studio, because we're so similar in so many ways. So it was kind of like perfect. It was just perfect production, I think. Like, just the experience was just perfect.
Now, you're speaking of Natalia. Do you foresee what type of collaborations do you see in the foreseeable future?
For us?
Or for anybody in general, somebody that you would really like to throw it out there, hey, I would really love to work with.
Well, I mean, I would definitely, Natalia and me have been just talking about doing stuff together, and I mean, that's definitely something that we will for sure someday end up doing, just when we find the time to do it, which I think would be something, super fun thing. It's just so great to work with girls, because you just understand each other. I think that I understand Natalia way more than I understand other people, and it's great. And here in the States, I mean, I would love to work with Danger Mouse someday, but well, that's like, it's really aiming me up high there.
That's awesome. Now, wrapping this up, do you have any film projects do you have coming up, either in Spanish or in English?
Well, no, right now I don't have any film projects. I'm just, concentrating on promoting this record, and then I'm probably going to start writing another one. But I would definitely like to do something, so it's going to, I'm still looking for a good project for me to involve myself in the acting part.
Who would you like to work with as a director?
As a director, there's a Mexican director who's doing cool stuff right now. His name is Gerardo Naranjo.
I'm not familiar with his
Gerardo
work.
Naranjo, he just released Miss Bala. Have you heard of this movie?
No, what is it called?
Miss Bala.
Uh-huh.
It's about this pageant winner from the north who gets involved with narco traffic.
Oh, wow.
And I've seen another one of his films. His film is called there's this film called Drama Mix. That was his first film, and it was really cool. I would love to work with him. I would love to work with Cary Fukunaga. He's a friend of mine. He's an amazing director. He just did Jane Eyre, and he did his first movie was called Sin Nombre. He's amazing. He's so talented. He's going to be massive. And somebody bigger, I guess. I would love to work with Paul Thomas Anderson. That's like
P.T. Anderson.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
He's great. I do love him. Now, you're talking about the second album, or your next album that you're writing. Now, is it going to be English, Spanish, mix?
I don't know right now. Probably some mix between the two. I still want to pursue English more because it's harder for me. So I want to continue to kind of like grow in that direction. But I don't know.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us this evening.
Thank you. Bye.